We are back.
It's like a roller coaster.
Okay. So we've just finished a fight with 8 of these hook horrors. With 1 near casualty, but otherwise it went well.
Alright,
Is everyone
what are they
okay?
called again?
The
Hook
hook
horrors.
horror.
Yeah.
They're called rural
horror.
jurors.
Because they just like I keep hearing hookers and
I can keep, yeah.
or
Extremely good.
hook whores. Which
Whores.
again, same thing. Hook whores.
No, they have fishnets on. That's how you just
Right.
Oh god.
Because of the hooks.
Hang on. I gotta Photoshop that real quick.
All right. While we're homebrewing a new creature here, what's next for you guys? What's happening? Just as a reminder,
so-
this bridge is 30 feet above you guys.
All right.
I'm gonna ask again. How's everybody feeling?
I'm great.
I'm okay.
That was scary. Taryn, are you okay? Are you sure? Don't lie.
I mean, I could always be better. I don't think there's ever a time when I'm not couldn't be better. But
If you heal yourself, you can use the inspiration die.
oh, really?
Yeah.
Yes.
I close my eyes and I just get the musical notes and like healing magic just
There you
spring
go.
up. I'm gonna.
You just do a quick Macarena as the touch healing spells, you know?
I'm gonna. I did heal myself earlier. Could I just add the bardic inspiration to what I healed myself earlier with?
Sure.
Because I forgot about that.
The
Okay.
D8.
Nice.
By the way, for the live viewers, unfortunately, this is not a thing for the YouTube videos, but for people watching at home, if you're on a PC, you can hover over the window that the stream is on, and there's an extension activated that you can see all the character sheets, so you can see what everybody's got going on.
Thanks, CD Beyond.
Including how close to death they are.
Yeah.
If
Or how
not
sometimes
already.
you get like 1 hit knocked down because you have 48 hit points.
Yep.
Yeah.
What time is it?
It is. You'd be able to feel generally that it's getting toward the end of a day.
Okay.
I'm
Great.
like a punch in the face away from putting up my shell.
Yeah.
Sure.
I mean, do we want to even just take like a quick break, or what do you guys need? If I can just chill for like an hour, I'm okay.
Yeah, that would be dope if that's even all we can do.
Yeah, that would. It would help.
I'd be
a
fine
little.
with that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want to like huddle in an area maybe away from all these dead guys?
That would be great, 'cause they're going to
Yeah, we
start to
should-
smell pretty bad.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Is this
Okay.
bridge solid, or is it like, you can walk underneath it?
You can walk underneath it. You can see
Okay.
that it's solid stone, like going across.
Okay.
I'm not sure why they made it look like wood. It is stone, but
Okay.
yeah, you're able to walk under.
Meow.
Just so everyone knows, I am going to use my channel divinity thing, my harness divine power once, so that I can get a 2nd level spell slot back.
Nice.
And then just so that's marked. And yeah, okay.
And if
Short
anyone's
rest.
rolling hit dice, I will be very quietly humming a song of rest, so that you will get an additional D8 if you roll hit die.
I'm good over here.
how
I
many
just need to
total
get
I
my
have?
1 spell slot back. I have 2. Now I have both of them again.
Short rest. 2d8.
And then
Did that
another
roll?
D8.
I don't know if that rolled.
How are you
did
doing
not.
it that way? D8. Dope.
Nice.
That's great. I'm back at max.
Hell yeah. That rolls.
And I got my Bardic's back.
Oh, you.
I am 5 away, but I don't
You're right.
want to spend another hit dice. I'll be okay as long as I can pull my shield out. I should be fine.
Just like stay behind everybody. Maybe. Oh man, I feel really bad about you just like flying straight into danger when I could have at least like looked around and seen if anything was suspicious in this cavern that was very suspiciously etched out. Like,
I mean, if honestly, if
Hell, you also get a
if-
D8.
It would have been very hard to. I think it would have been very hard to see, anyways, because of my meta game 19 passive. I think it would have been very hard to
That's
see him
fair.
anyway.
yeah,
So
we just gotta keep you safe, buddy. We gotta like pump some vitality into you somehow.
Yeah.
maybe I don't know. I know a recipe
I mean-
for an herbal tea. Maybe if we get a good break, I can make that. See if that'll help.
Tomorrow morning, I'll give you Death Ward.
Oh, I have
And-
Death Ward. Should I be casting Death Ward on myself daily?
Probably.
I mean, that would probably help.
Especially now. Because you're, correct me if I'm wrong, 3 for 3 of like 1 shot down, right?
Something like that, yeah. Pretty close.
It's probably
Oh.
a solid idea.
Yeah.
Cool. I've never done it before. So let's see how this works. And I just cast like a sigil of something appears on my on the plate armor that I have. I'm gonna say, for the sake of flavor, that I don't know what it is. That I don't know what symbol it is.
Just static enough that you can't quite tell what it is.
It's a clear symbol, but I'm gonna
Ah.
say that Taryn does not know what the symbol is. But
Tight.
me, the player, knows what it is.
I like
Fair.
this. Is it like a cool pulsing glow, or is it just kind of chilling?
It's I was imagining it being the I got the design from Neverwinter. It's
Ooh.
the game from the console game that uses the D&D rules.
Mhm.
And it's Tyr's symbol. It has like a scale on the top of a hammer. It has like the justice, like law and justice scale, and then it goes down into the hammer.
Nice.
But instead of the scale, it was gonna be a large sun, and then
Oh.
like half of the
Nice.
sun, it turns into a crescent moon.
So cool.
Nice.
I love that.
Okay, so as you guys are sort of gathering yourselves and healing up and everything, scoot in this direction, you're going to feel a low tremor emanate throughout the entire cavern. And just behind it, all of these, thoughts that have been worming around in your brains sort of change tone for just a moment, and you hear a whisper. Sholago. Sholago. Whirl and Gert. You'd
It's
recognize
primordial.
this as primordial. Manifest.
Gross.
Manifest. What are they manifesting?
That's what they're
either
saying?
Death or the wind.
Yeah, they're saying manifest.
Mm-hmm.
Ew.
Primordial's always been manifest.
Has it?
Mm-hmm. When we went to that place with the first altar, was it? That was just outside, and we saw all the things in all the different languages. They all
Yeah.
corresponded to a thing, and Primordials was manifest.
Shit.
Always been manifest, which makes sense somewhere in my brain.
I mean, they've been doing they've been having the elementals kind of manifest in our world, and primordial is like other dimensional, isn't it? Like that's what it means.
Mm-hmm.
So we might have another big boy coming after us soon. Guys, I think they know where we are. I don't think we're like fooling anyone at this point.
Yeah.
I think whoever's in here knows where we are, knows what we're doing. So, I mean, I know we need to keep moving forward. But I also don't want to get too far so that we can like fully sleep and hopefully be ready for whoever it is that's coming at us tomorrow. Because yeah, this is obviously there are tricks and turns on every corner.
Was there any indication of how far away the rumbling was?
That's a good question.
You mean like a source?
Yeah, like how far away, yeah, the source of the rumbling.
Make a perception check.
High five.
17.
Hey, there you go.
Okay, so you're able to get like a pretty good sense of your surroundings and what's been going on around you in this place. And you would recall, I remember this coming up last session, that like within your immediate space, sound is not traveling very far. Mm-hmm. Despite having a bunch of stone around you, it's as if it's like insulated really well because of all the crystals projecting out of all the walls around you.
Right.
You would not really be able to discern like where that came from as far as you know from how it felt, because like sound is out. As far as you know from how it felt, your best guess is that this entire place just shook as if there was an earthquake.
I mean, so if we want to, bed down for the evening, does it anywhere feel safe enough to do that?
Well, I think our biggest issue would be getting surrounded because nothing can come in, and we could throw stuff out of it as long as I don't leave.
Sure.
So if one or two things find us, I don't think it would be that bad. We would just need to find a place where we couldn't really get surrounded.
Mm-hmm. Like basically hole up in a corner somewhere.
Pretty much, yeah.
Right. I mean, I could keep going, or we could rest and see what else we want to try and think about and figure out tonight. But I'm fine either way.
How dark is the cavern that we're in? Is it lit by anything at all?
Yeah, everything is dimly lit.
Okay.
Because of the glowing crystals.
So if we were to find like just a spot where it was extremely dark, or a place that had a high crystal density, I could make the outside of the dome look like the same color as the environment we were in. And hopefully that could reduce the chances of someone finding us.
Sure.
I just think it would look strange in regular gray, rocky area.
Right.
Sorry
but
about that, Ash. I was fixing your token.
Oh, it's fine. No, you're good. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but the crystals have also been giving us like extra heebie-jeebies, those, right?
Is that
So
right?
do we? It was. It like started when we started going down the like crystal hallway. I wasn't sure if it was just continuing through everywhere we've been because I'm not feeling it. I feel skeeved out to be here, but I'm not viscerally reacting like it seems like everybody else here is.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
So I don't kind of know what is changing.
my guess was that we were just getting closer to the source of it.
Sure.
I
That
hadn't
would all
really
make sense.
thought of the crystals.
Okay.
Would we want to go back to the room we were just at and see if the other
mud
path? Yeah, but see, well, I mean, that's
Okay.
one thing. But see if the other path leads to this bridge.
So, I just thought of a gross idea that might work.
Okay.
We have all those bodies. I can choose what I let in. So what if we just like stack the bodies up and then we put the dome underneath it? And hit the dome with the bodies.
So that when we release the dome at the end, we'll just be flomped on top of by a bunch of dead bodies.
Well, we could move the bodies when we're awake,
What is
and
this
then
dome?
they wouldn't get Liamon's tiny hut.
Oh, that is, I believe it's invisible.
It is. It's opaque. I checked. Sadly, it's not just.
It's general blendy.
General Blendy. I
general.
love
Yeah. General blendy.
that.
I mean, okay. If we're talking about using bodies,
I'm not.
right? I'm saying, what if you wanted to use bodies, we could put like a few of them at each of the 2 entrances, and we could just have this cavern, except for if somebody comes on this bridge, but that's a 30-foot drop.
Or they have like
And-
a visual advantage over us because that's how pew-pewing works.
Yeah.
Do you go back to the mud
Or we could
room?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna suggest.
Take like a mud bath?
Do a little spa situation.
Yeah. Exfoliate a little bit.
Yeah.
We could. I could block the mud hole with the hut. I don't know if it would be.
I feel like that would then turn that into a mud room entirely.
Yeah, I don't feel like drowning in mud today.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, that's a lie. I can't drown. You guys talk about it.
It must be nice.
Oh my goodness.
I think.
I mean, I'm okay to take these dudes and turn it into a little barricade around us, maybe not so much on top of us,
Mhm.
or just
Mhm.
chilling in the old hut.
I mean, if we put the hut just like in kind of this section of the room, it's like we're already kind of surrounded by bodies, and then we don't have to like move them around and generally
Yeah.
desecrate them by turning them into a wall.
That feels good. I like
Which
this.
I also feel like if we're not gonna steal things from dead bodies, or if there are people here who are like anti-stealing from things from dead bodies, then like maybe also physically using them as like a deterrent device is also questionable.
I see where you're coming from. I agree.
Yeah.
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 Mhm.
Like if we want to do that, and then that gives us time to like we can look at the crystals and figure out what they are. We could look at the helmet, talk about our feelings, get all that shit out before
I
we
can
have
read.
to like punch
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, I'm down. I'm down for that. I'm gonna. Hey guys, you want to come hang out over yonder way? All right.
Yeah, plug your nose. Don't smell it. Okay.
Not bad. Okay.
Pretty okay. I don't know about you guys. I have a tiny room. I'm gonna sleep in tonight.
Really cool. It's pretty freaking sick.
I'm excited about it.
Um, So I think we're gonna do like a little bit of a barricade with the bodies, and then I'll throw up Liam's tiny hut, and then we'll sleep.
Okay. Are you all resting at the same time? Do you want to establish watches at all? What are you guys thinking?
I can do a watch. That's fine.
Yeah, I can also do a watch.
I could do one with someone if you want. And then I would also, before we knock out, I would identify the crystals and identify the helmet.
Yeah, I'll pull out the helmet. Ugh.
And yes, Gert intends to do some light reading.
Okay.
Is
All
going to
right.
read her little tiny book of spells just to study up.
Look at them again.
Yeah.
Okay. Gert, how much light reading are you going to do?
I don't know. Reading until I fall asleep.
Okay. Where did my thing go? Oh, there it is. All right. Perception checks from anybody who was doing a watch at some point.
Cool. Boop. 8. Ooh.
13.
Perception's over here. 8.
Actually, all. Hey, we both got 8s.
Okay, here comes the Tome of Foes update. Oh, shut up, Discord. There's one.
Diaspora. It might be diaspora.
The D word.
Google it. Like,
Dicks.
diaspora is how you pronounce it.
Okay. I got both of them in. I knew I was going to get it right somehow.
Ooh, it's bolded now.
Ew. Oh, because the
Intimidating.
tattoos.
It's not terrifying.
Oh no, I see bad names in there and that's scary. I mean, we've
I didn't
already
look yet.
seen them, but
Nope.
still.
Nope. Don't look. Don't look. You're not allowed to look.
Oh, we can't look
I
at
won't
those
look.
ones.
I won't look. I really forget.
This is just for Sam.
Let's
Okay.
put it in a Just for Sam channel.
I could put in the effort to make sure Sam is the only one that can see it, but I don't think I want to
You're fine.
That's
worry
fine.
about that.
I'll just
Yeah,
forget
don't
about
worry
it.
about it.
Yeah.
It's a trust exercise.
That's my problem is I can't forget about it. So I just like there's it's just there's a button that I want to push and I can't.
Mhm.
And immediately below
Luckily-
my button is the board.
So,
Okay. So
Luckily, I can't read.
for watches, it's
Also
really
crystal
difficult.
and helmet.
What's that?
I also wanted to identify the crystals in the helmet.
Ah, okay. The helmet I will pull up while I'm describing this. For watches, it's incredibly difficult for you to tell if there is anything really going on around you because of the barricade you've created. So if nothing else, you can tell that you did a good job of concealing this.
Sick.
Throughout the night, you will feel the tremors, like an actual small earthquake happening. It's not strong enough that it harms you guys in any way, but it does shift the bodies of these hook horrors a little bit over time. Aside from that, the long rest does happen. However, everyone will need to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
Oh god.
Oof.
Oh no, no, no.
That's a good one.
Oh, that's a good
Oh,
one.
thank God. Oh
No,
no, Kurt, no! Oh god.
Okay,
I'm so sorry.
if you rolled a 10 or lower, it was a very difficult sleep. You
Even
you-
even
yes.
in my
even in the hut. Yes.
no, even in my necklace. in my
Oh, you know
dimensional line.
what? That's a good point. You are not affected by this.
Ooh, buddy.
Or just
For everyone else that
world just is
rolled
immune.
10 or lower, after achieving the long rest, you will suffer 1 level of exhaustion.
Holy goodness.
Oh, Rumpf.
Oh god.
Like the audible harumph. That's adorable.
That's
I
just
should probably.
ability checks.
That is, I believe, just ability checks, yes.
Cool. Cool.
How does lesser restoration work?
Carefully.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's just a level 2 spell.
It is.
It
think
is
it's
specific to blinded, deafened, paralyzed, and
Okay.
poisoned.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's greater restoration that can take away exhaustion.
Probably. That
Mhm.
makes sense.
But that one requires
That's diamond
material.
dust.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Check your inventories too, just to be fair, because I thought somebody had a potion that could.
Oh.
I have a scroll of lesser restoration.
Hmm.
That's why I asked, because I was like,
I don't have
interesting.
shit.
Unless someone was given. I don't know about potions. I don't have anything that would be able to do that for anyone.
What was I?
I don't think I do. We might have already used it.
Yeah.
I think we probably did.
Yeah, I don't see
Okay.
anything.
You might have.
I feel like we had it and then immediately had to use it.
You know what? No, I think I used it on Lemura.
Oh, you're
Yeah,
right.
maybe, yeah,
Fair,
because
fair,
you did you got her out of the.
I
Yeah.
did that, but then I
Catatonic.
used actual lesser restoration on somebody else as well. So
Mm.
like I used the potion and then also
Yeah.
Anyway.
Also, never mind. That doesn't make sense. Sorry, I remembered a detail. Oh, this is a thing. If we ever want to up our infiltration game, I can cast Feign Death, which essentially like shows somebody as dead to the to everyone who doesn't know about it. So if we wanted to like convince someone that probably is or killed one of us and is bringing them in as proof.
Oh, okay. I was
If
like,
we
where?
if we ever wanted to like, yeah.
Sure. That is an option.
Okay, so for Whirl,
Mm-hmm.
identifying things, the helmet is. This is the actual name of the item, so you can pull it up in D&D Beyond and add it to your inventory. It is the Lost Crown of Besselmer.
It's Besilmir.
ER.
ER. Cool. And then I would have probably asked everyone the night before, do you guys want me to keep it in? Do we want to have it out or do you want me to keep it hidden in the necklace? In my thing.
Probably keep it in the necklace, I suppose.
Other thought.
Unless somebody wants to use it.
Sure. Other thought for like the future. You know how we got the second weapon and then we like put them near each other and as soon as we identified it, they started like whirring.
Mm-hmm.
First, well, no. Is anyone else worried that if we get more of them, they're gonna do more whirring?
Well, the last time we did the whirring thing, it turned out pretty well, and it's because of the, I think it was because of the weird time travel thingy.
Right.
What was this? I missed what you guys are referring to.
So when we got drowned and we just had it and it was fine, and then as soon as we got wind vein and when we're all identified wind vein, both of them started to vibrate.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess her worry is that as we continue to collect the next two, knowing that all four of them are meant for potentially a greater purpose, possibly together, that it's going to feel unsafe having more than two and then having more than three. And at that point, maybe we want to hide them in also the necklace just to physically separate them from each other.
I'd maybe hide one of them in the necklace because
Right.
if they're all in the necklace, then they're.
Well, yeah, no, yeah, it's like
Yeah,
that's what I
okay.
meant by like two and
Okay.
two, or like, yeah,
Yeah, for sure.
yeah, because I don't want them all to like A-bomb inside the necklace.
I mean, that would suck if like one day your necklace just popped.
Yeah, and then everything just pops out outside of it, which is how that
Mhm.
works. So just thought for the future, I guess.
For sure.
Okay, what about the crystals? Are they? Yeah, what about the crystals?
Okay, so the crystals are unique in that you can't identify it as like a magical item with specific properties. However, you are able to identify that these are if you didn't know any better, which you currently don't, it is impossible to tell if these are from the plane of elemental earth or if they're essentially growing here because this place is enough like the plane of elemental earth that it's like their natural habitat.
Sure.
As far as you can tell just from using identify, it's highly possible that these could be some sort of raw material, like used as a raw material for crafting very unique items. But you do not have the expertise to be able to tell exactly what that could be, like what properties they could imbue.
Sure. So these crystals kind of feel like just a raw material to maybe imbue things with powers. I can't really tell if they're earth related or like elemental earth related, but I can't really like parse out any more information than that, which is weird. Is there any difference between the colors? Like, do the colors or sizes change any amount of that information?
You can tell that the sizes end up giving you more, I'm just gonna say, higher volume of magical energy.
Sure.
The colors, you can tell that there is a substance difference between them. Like, if we were to say you are confident that these could be used as creating or enhancing magical things, the black and purple would have probably differing effects. Like the magical energy that you can feel from them is slightly different.
Sure. Yeah, and I would share that with the group. Also, apparently this helmet is called the Last Crown of Bezelmer. It is legendary and requires attunement if anyone wants to wear a sick ass helmet. But it makes you can't get my brain damage as well as everybody else can, and you have advantage against getting charms, which again only kind of something that I've done at this point so far. And then I think there's another thing you can do with it. If anyone happens to want to wear a helmet, it doesn't really seem like it's going to give like a full, it's not quite armor, it just kind of does cool brain shit. But it doesn't feel like it's going to do scary brain shit like the weapons do.
Interesting.
It protects like
Yes,
a helmet.
it does a protect and not an attack.
Not an attack. Okay.
Yeah. If anyone wants it.
I mean, does anyone feel like it would be easy for them to be susceptible to charms and other kinds of magic?
I think I might be okay. So if you want to, anyone else want to hop in on that, go for it.
You can also pop off basically like helmet inspiration 3 times a day.
Yo.
Helmet inspiration. What's helmet inspiration?
It's like, so you know how sometimes I just like say nice shit to you guys and then you're better and stuff?
Yeah.
It's that, but like to a lesser degree, and I can do it more. But like you could basically like as like at the end of, in the middle of doing stuff, you could be like, hey, here's a fact, and then and then maybe we would be better at stuff.
I mean, I feel pretty confident.
Yeah.
And
You guys all like when I like give you compliments, right? Or can
of course, yes.
Okay, cool.
It's
I
very
mean,
nice,
very
honestly.
helpful, yeah.
If I need to stop gassing you up, like let me know.
But there's also part of me that wants to give it back to the dwarves.
Well, yeah, but we could like borrow it
so-
now.
Yeah, but like if I get attuned to it, I don't know that I'm gonna give it up.
I understand that plight.
I'm not sure I want to give anything to the dwarves right now, but I'm a little skeeved out by like the fact that the dwarves kind of started making all of this, and also that they seem, at least the one guy, seemed like intent on capturing genies. So I'm
Yeah,
kind
that's
of
not
having some
great.
thoughts about that.
Maybe we should like suss out how they would react if they heard about the crown being found.
Yeah, just be like, oh, did you hear about this crown? Because we also heard about it. Like they don't have
Yeah,
to know yet.
Like we found
Yeah.
we found an engraving that talked about
Yeah,
yeah.
Hmm.
And see how they would feel about it.
because like they seemed really, really stoked about that like fire golem dwarf guy who was like, you're not the two
Mhm.
people I'm supposed to talk to, and he seemed not great when we talked to him, and
It
they
did
were
seem like he killed people.
yeah, they were
Yeah.
like too jazzed about him.
Are the dwarves the bad guys? Have we been working for the wrong side? For another wrong side? That would suck.
Bamboozled again.
Everyone's all the wrong side. Everyone, we are the only true light in this universe.
We make
I
our
need-
own side.
we need to be the right path. I don't know. Constable seems pretty okay. He just wants his town to be safe.
Yeah.
I'm still like, out of character. If it turns out that Braylon and the constable are the BBGs, I'm here for it.
Is there like a tally yet of like who have we not assumed is the BBEG?
Have we assumed each other?
Those hippogriffs are gonna turn so hard at the end.
Right.
There are a lot of people involved.
Yeah.
I don't think we ever questioned Renwick. I think
Are
we're
you
pretty
kidding?
good on him.
I mean, I've
No.
never questioned Renwick, but
He's
No.
pretty cool.
The second he started moving, I was like, he's the death of us.
Well, he was definitely. I just didn't think that he was the big, like the one behind everything. I don't know. We'll find out. I'll call him in the morning and ask. I won't do
Sure.
that, but I will call him.
are you the bad guy?
We're trying to suss out who might be behind all this. You
Yeah.
seem like a real powerful
If-
dude. Is it you? Okay, thanks. Bye.
If you're not a bad guy, take a step forward, not so fast.
With your hands up, not in the way that you're gonna cast a spell, but like just up. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, one other thought. So remember earlier today when I put that protection on you, Taryn?
I do remember, but I can't remember what it was.
Protection of good and evil.
Yes.
From good and
Yep, the mind thing that helped calm that down a little bit.
Yeah, so I'm under the impression that that protects against beings. Like, not just effects, but like something had to do that to you for the protection to work and fight it back off.
Mm-hmm. And it doesn't surprise me that much since, the things we're dealing with are contacting other planes of existence and
Right.
stuff like that. But
Just a thought that it feels less like it's an area situation, more like something is like pointing it at us. Does that make sense?
of course, yeah, I get it.
Okay.
Here's an experiment we might want to do. Just to see if it's like if this is just my situation in particular or if there is something targeting each of us.
Mm-hmm.
And we could have that we could have that cast on someone else and see if it has a similar effect. And if not, I have to start looking into my family history.
True.
Um,
We need like a control, and then so we can try another one. It's a good call.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. Does anyone else have extra feelings right now?
Like feeling.
I mean,
About
like
the whole-
like spooky feelings, like heebie-jeebies, brain
So
voices.
all of you except Whirl are experiencing the more enhanced level of that.
Okay.
It was just a matter of, well, and this isn't to like tell you what's up. It's just to help the characters with recounting exactly what happened because it happened. So this is fair, I think. It was basically upon entering this place that the like change in level of intensity required that save that I had you guys do, and Taryn was just the one out of you who was taken aback by it.
I see. Okay.
I forgot about the save.
Yeah. I mean, it sucks down here a lot. They really put a lot of time and effort to make it all spooky ooky.
Yeah.
Have we ever talked about like what each of us are hearing? Because if not, I feel like I would owe you guys a little bit of an explanation as to what happened.
I mean, we can sit here and chill and talk about that. We can move and talk about that, but chilling in here and talking about that's probably the safest option.
Could this have been a night before conversation that we maybe had?
That's what I thought we were doing. This was like the
Nope.
before sleep talk.
Sure.
That's fine. We can wreck on that.
So, personally, for me, what I'm hearing is just encouragement of evil, in a sense, which is hard to define, but like it's just this overwhelming malicious feeling that just keeps trying to push me. That's why I kind of had that freak out earlier, because I spent so long trying to get away from that that predetermined idea, and just that kind of all built up, and I'd have to say it's something that I'm probably the thing I'm most scared of.
You had said you don't want to hurt anyone. Where did that come from?
It's I don't want to give people a reason to say that a reason to justify their prejudice. I want to be able to show that I'm helping, and that I want people to understand that that's what I'm trying to do. And I trust all of you enough to understand that, but it's scary when you're fighting people that you don't even know. Not just in the spell slinging, sword slashing kind of way, but when you walk into a town and people look at you and you have no idea what they're thinking.
I understand where you're coming from with that. Like, wholeheartedly. And I'm sorry you've ever had to experience that. I have the luxury of being able to change people's perception. But I understand not everyone has that, and I'm sorry.
This is real world me thinking, because words. Thank you. It means a lot, but I don't. And I don't want you to feel like directly to Iz. I don't want you to feel like I'm like that makes your like I acknowledge that your situation is also pretty hard. I don't want this to be a pity party. Please do not
No, it's
feel
okay.
like
We're all here to hear one another, so you are heard and acknowledged.
you're just like a large sigh. Kind of like shakes a little bit. There's just like a ton of weight on that breath.
Gert walks over to Taryn and just gives him a hug and says, "Old friend, we're gonna get through this together."
He hugs back and would say, if as long as I don't, hit the ground again as soon as I get touched,
Again, we both have things to fix that. So
Honestly, why haven't I been doing that?
Because you're altruistic and you think about others before yourself, so.
Nice.
Okay, you know what? That's the first time somebody's profiled me with positivity, so thank you.
Profiled me with positivity. It's great.
That's a really good way to put that.
Yeah.
Writing that down, that's a great quote.
Also, can we just acknowledge what we have here? Like, we've known each other for a couple weeks, and we've almost like died together like multiple times. It's just crazy.
yeah.
Weird to think that all of everything that we've encompassed together has only been in a short period of time.
Like 5 weeks and like I think 4 days now.
God, we're getting to week 6. It's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay, how are other people's brains doing?
Brain stuff.
I mean, you all saw some of the worst of it when we were at the water cult for me. But those are still happening. It's still screaming in my ear. It's your fault. And I can only push against it so much. Yeah.
Is there a specific target for the feeling of guilt and the words of saying it's your fault?
I'm not sure if I actually have told you guys this before, but the reason that Taryn knows me is because he found me surviving on my own. I was away from my village. I had ripped my dress, and my mother sent me to go get it fixed. And when I came back, it was all gone. Everything was burned to the ground. And that's why I survived on my own for so long.
Gert, make a Constitution saving throw.
Whoa.
Oh, fuck.
Woofda.
Oh no.
You got this.
You can do it.
I hold her hand. Bardic inspiration.
Okay.
I didn't see it.
Everyone
Come on.
except Gert, please remove your headphones for a minute.
Oh no. Okay.
All right, Gert. How you doing?
Mhm. I'm good. Wasn't
This is-
expecting this today.
Uh-huh. So, as you've acknowledged, this is the first time that you are talking with your friends about this, yeah?
Mhm. Mhm.
You would know without a doubt that it has triggered something. And
Okay.
your vision around you completely goes to black. You essentially having a flashback to that moment that you see the village burning.
Mm.
The gut-sinking feeling that came with the sight as it happened and the panic of what to do. But you're going to recount something slightly different now than what you have in the past.
Okay.
A great black winged creature flying away from the scene. And a dull roar in the distance.
Okay.
Everybody else is gonna put their, well, oh wait. Do you have questions about that? Don't put headphones yet. Do you have any questions about that for clarification or anything along those lines?
When you're saying creature, we're talking creature, not our anonymous friend. Is it humanoid?
It is definitely not.
Okay. Okay. Black winged creature. Okay.
Okay, good to go, guys. Okay, so for the rest of you, Gert just told you what she told you. And for a few seconds, she immediately goes blank in her eyes and passes out. Gert, after what I just told you, you sort of snap out of it, and you are on the ground looking up at all your friends.
Hey.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. That was weird.
Has this happened before?
No.
Take your time sitting up, like no
Yeah.
rush.
Someone grab a water skin. I don't actually have one.
I gave mine away.
Shit.
I think mine still has poison beer in it.
How are we surviving? My God.
Truly, we've given so many rations to just everything. I have truly no idea.
Right.
We need food. I mean, I could make some. I could make some in the morning.
Wow.
Yeah. What do you need? I'll just like make my hands real cold and just like press them to the back of your neck.
Right. No, I just that was very strange, and I don't know. I don't know if this place is making me see things that aren't real. I have never remembered that memory like this before. But I'm seeing. I just saw something. Just a big winged black creature flying away from my town. And that would change things.
If we find out that this is personal, and that it's connected, I will personally make sure that you get whatever you feel is right out of this situation. As much as I appreciate the time we've known each other, and I'm so glad for that opportunity to have met you, there's always a part of me that has wished that we never had to, because of that situation that we found you in. You should never have been taken out of your home.
Yeah, I'm not sure what we can do to bring my childhood and family back, but if this was a random attack, then I was lucky. And I think about it all the time. But I have always wished that I could have at least been there to help. Fuck this place.
Yes. But also,
and Gert
No,
Gert
thank you.
walks over and just grabs her book and starts reading again. Because this was before bedtime, correct?
Mhm.
We're still in
Yeah.
before bedtime.
yeah.
Yeah, she says, fuck this place. She walks over into a corner, grabs her book, and starts reading.
Fuck, I have donut holes! Sorry.
Nothing after fainting like a hard sugar rush.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were talking about food, and I was like, I swear I have food somewhere. My bad.
That was beautiful.
All right, what about you two?
Yeah.
Well, I'll leave Gert to her book. Squeeze her hand as she walks away.
I'd offer another hug if you would want one.
Always, friend.
I mean, we're just throwing everything out on the table right now, aren't we? Kind of feels like it.
If you're not comfortable, it's okay.
It's okay. I mean, I just have more questions than anything at this point. This whole place obviously does not feel the greatest. It seems to be bringing out a lot of the bad in all of us. So I just hope everyone can like stick to some sort of resolve in the understanding that we are together in this. And no matter what we're all going through, we have each other to rely on. Even if everything that we're being presented with seems individual, this is a team effort at this point. And now I say that, but what I'm dealing with seems way more personal. It's so the training session that I had with Renwick, felt like an indefinite amount of time. I learned a lot from him, and as such have some amazing skills that I've been able to hone because of that. But in that moment of accepting the teachings and the discipline from him, I feel like I left a little crack of the door open, and something else came in, and I don't know what it is or who brought that kind of energy. So I'm a little bit more nimble and am able to do some really cool things because of Renwick and everything that he taught me and everything that I have put into practice. But something else stepped in and gave me very dark powers. I immediately assumed that it was him, but after thinking about it and knowing the kind of person that he is, this would not have come from him. So my questions are, who or what is this? Where is this stemming from? Who had the sense to zero in on that specific experience and say, that's what I'm going to do. That's who I'm going to influence here. Mm-hmm. And while I'm grateful for those abilities, I am terrified at the implications of it. So we are all in this together, but my hope and understanding of it is I don't want it to inflict harm on you all.
Is there anything that you feel that makes you believe that it would? Or do you think you have like enough control over it?
There's, I feel like a decent amount of control in terms of the gifts that I've been granted, but the source remains uncertain. That's where the uncertainty lies, and that's where my hesitancy to really explore it further comes from.
Fair.
It kind of feels like walking into the surf of a wave and not being able to free yourself and just being continuously pulled out. So it's a little scary, but I'm doing what I can to understand these abilities, understand these powers, and harness them for good and not hurt you guys.
Have you talked to Renwick about where the powers come from?
I don't know that I've had the sense to have that conversation. I think it was more of an embarrassment of not having enough mental fortitude to prevent that kind of thing. So no, I haven't had that conversation yet, but it's probably a worthwhile conversation to have.
I definitely not to the same extent that you have, but having experienced that time passage, it's heavy, and I don't think that it was that you were mentally weak and couldn't keep it out. I would just assume that whatever pushed its way through was just very, very strong. Because from what I've seen, you were not a weak person at all. You should never think that that just because something is stronger than you in a moment that you're weak because of it. You've done so much good with those powers, and I think that you'll be able to keep doing more. And just it's just that extra knowledge that talking to Renwick would have would just probably just help understand it a little better, and then give you that little push of strength to maybe beat that one thing, so that you can climb that mountain.
Mhm. Thank you, Taryn.
Of course.
It means a lot. And you're doing okay, right? Is there anything creeping in?
No, I mean, when we were under the water cult, and when we got to underneath Feathergale Spire, the whole time all it was just voices that found out was my father. So I mean, he's out good. Hopefully. We haven't checked. I'm sure it'll be fine. So none of that has continued for me. It's just kind of a general uneasiness.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously, like, clearly sensing it on all of you guys. So.
I'm glad you're doing okay.
Thanks.
Yeah, well, it's helpful knowing that that it could be stopped. Probably by doing something. So, and having a less foggy mind for those excellent compliments it's always better.
Right.
Cal.
What about Cal? Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Come on, it's feelings time. You
want
gotta
to
be
talk
honest
about
this time.
anything? I'll give you a high five. I do sparkly fingers.
I'm sad I wasn't able to swing earlier. That probably would have been fun.
We all have to heal our inner child somehow. And I understand not being able to do that. It's a pretty big deal. We'll find a cooler swing, Cal.
If you maybe tell us, like, are you having other feelings down here? Maybe I can make the swing happen, like, in our future in exchange for, like, what's going on with you right now, my dude.
I'm not having anything that I'm aware of.
I took notes that say otherwise.
Yeah.
Other than like the normal things, but nothing like this specific or deep or anything that I.
Okay. Can we, like, go over again what the normal things are for you? Like, if you're what's your baseline uncomfortable feeling, and then, like, because if you're at baseline, but baseline's still, like, higher than the rest of us, then, like, maybe we should know what baseline is.
My intention is to resolve whatever the activities are down here and I'll just make our way out of this place. That is my top priority.
Honestly, a good priority to have.
Yeah.
Cal, I hope you know that we appreciate everything that you do for us.
Yes.
Our strong, silent statue of a dragonborn.
We see how hard you get hit sometimes, and we definitely appreciate it. If you ever feel like that's not being communicated, please say something, because you are a heavy reason why most of us are able to do what we do without being swarmed by other things.
No, you are all strong. strong warriors and strong in your beliefs. You are all very capable.
Thanks.
It helps to have someone as capable as you around, though, so don't let that sell yourself short.
Cal, do you really think that I'm strong?
Well, we all might need to do some more lifting if we encounter any more of these hammers. But for most of things that we've encountered thus far, yes, you are all strong and mighty in your magics or your ways.
Girl's gonna put down her book, go hug Cal, and then make her rounds around to everybody and give everybody a big hug.
Big group hug!
With Cal, like,
Stuck in the middle, and
yeah.
just you are forced to feel our love.
It's like everyone hugging a giant tree, just trying to get their arms around it.
Remember when we were assigned to do a job and now we're opening up about our feelings?
Yep.
Cool and weird.
You're
Cool
stuck with
and
us,
weird.
Cal, forever.
I promise we didn't mean to say that in the same creepy way. It wasn't. Like, we didn't. Yeah.
This is real. This is not.
I'm not
like a mind
manifesting
thing.
forever
Yeah.
here or anything.
Hey,
Sandlot.
the word manifest scares me now. Yeah. Okay. That was
There's
a
a lot of
joke.
words that scare me now, like time,
Yeah, oof,
being out of it.
a pretty big one there.
Yeah. All right, let's actually do the sleep thing we talked
Yeah, let's
about.
actually
Yeah.
sleep.
Yeah.
I do the blindfold thing again. Ugh.
Nice.
Okay, so then that takes us through what we've done. The long rest, but with some people experiencing exhaustion nonetheless because of the difficult night's sleep with these tremors recurring more and more frequently as time goes on. So, what's next?
How's everyone feeling? Last night was kind of pretty shaky.
That's so great.
Last night sucked. I'm so tired, guys. Let's just move forward.
Do you want a
Is you
donut
a-
hole?
Yeah, get you a fantasy coffee from what's the
Fantasy-
equivalent of Starbucks?
Fantasy scooters. Star Gold. There we go.
Yeah, that's good.
Nice.
I like it.
All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna say let's just keep it on.
Yeah. Onwards, upwards, and this way.
Yeah, do we
going?
want to go up 30 feet onto this bridge over here, or do we go around to the slight incline? I have a theory that they both go the same way.
Yeah.
Probably.
I mean, since we're already here, I figure we should just go the here route.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, before anyone moves, I'd like to look around. Are there more hooked horrors on the ground that have spawned?
No, there are not.
Okay.
Or hookers.
Oh, hookers, all right.
Very nice.
Okay. Yeah, so do you just want to like follow the path over here and see if it leads up?
Sure.
Ooh, okay. I mean, I do also have rope that we can like affix up there and climb up there.
I could also fly all of you up here now that I realized I can lift 420 pounds.
I'm
Yeah, that's pretty
thinking
tight.
the last time you flew up there, you like triggered a bunch of shit, and I feel like sometimes when we just walk into rooms, we trigger shit. So maybe we should be a little chill.
I like
That's
chill.
fair.
Chill is good.
Because like
Fair
the other last time we walked into a room, we were like, oh yeah, there's like nothing in this room. It's just like totally some stalactites in it. Oh god.
And the time before that, you became a queen. So
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
do
It's
want to
mixed
let you guys
results.
know I meant to do this before and forgot, but I have turned on the explorer mode for the big dungeons, so that you
Oh,
can still
tight.
see where you've been before.
Oh, cool.
Oh,
I-
bless your heart.
Cool.
I don't know. Is it revealing for you now where you've been?
it is not.
Okay, so yeah, I think it's only going
Can
to
we,
start
like-
now. Let me
Okay.
Okay.
let me track you guys through real fast, so that'll actually update.
Okay.
Awesome. Oh, that's a weird button. No, that's still a weird button. Okay.
Please don't
Can't touch it.
accidentally
Oh hey,
die.
I see a thing that we were
it
in
worked.
once.
Oh, cool. Look at all
Don't,
this.
don't accidentally
wow.
take us anywhere that we weren't.
Oh
Yeah.
god, I see where Cal was at the start of the game.
You were here. This might not be everything, but it'll be pretty
Sure.
close.
I think it's probably
Yeah, those
enough.
two circled.
Going down here.
Yeah, there.
That's where we came from, and then we went all the way through that.
And then
Long hole.
here.
Such caves, my dudes.
Many much caves.
Yeah.
I think we came this way.
Yeah, there we
Yeah,
go.
there we go.
Wow, that's really cool.
That's pretty dope.
Whoa,
I like that
it's
a lot.
map.
Wow. It doesn't feel like that much, but it is a lot. Okay.
That is a lot.
Yeah.
And then just a bunch of dead shit in a room.
Gross.
For some reason,
we
you can
did
see
it.
into some walls that you shouldn't, but
Yeah,
Good
that's
mo-
strange.
whatever.
Cool.
Good morning. That's a good morning exercise. Just take a jog around the dungeon.
Yeah. It's okay. If we find a good staff, I can like levitate it in the air and then we can use it as a pull-up bar later.
Oh, that's fun. That's really cool.
That should be. Oh my god.
Since Gert apparently wants to get jacked.
We could start a gym probably.
Get some morning
Later.
calisthenics in, you know?
Exactly.
just-
Do some yoga.
Only
Sounds
Cal can
amazing.
do those.
Yeah.
Calisthenics.
Calisthenics. Yes.
All right. That's enough painful puns.
Never.
There's never enough.
Never enough.
I'm taking psychic damage from my son. No.
We should put the hat on.
Oh, yeah, prevent that. There you
It
go.
makes me immune to puns.
I love that.
Um,
So are we climbing up to the bridge or do we want to go around? Ooh.
I mean, I'm kind of chunky when I move, so I don't really have a. Either way, I could probably be hurt pretty
You're not
easily.
chunky. It's just the armor. You're
Well,
fine.
Yeah, that's what I like. Just shake. I just like lightly shake my arms, and there's just a.
See, that's why you gotta opt for something quiet like this, and she just moves her arms. No noise. Like,
Nice.
But like, I'm made of cotton. It's gonna hurt.
Yeah. Are we gonna try and get to this bridge? Was that the goal? I thought we were gonna like hook around for the rest of this direction.
yeah, let's do
Down.
that. Let's
Yeah.
try and do some
Yeah.
walking, because at the very least, then we can save a little bit of energy and walk.
Thoughts and things.
And also, if there is something else, we don't have to worry about somebody falling off of a rope.
yeah.
There you go. Okay, yeah, this is good. Is just start shoving the rope back into her back like this. Another time then.
The rope was useful. Remember when I forgot who it was? Somebody was about to go get flushed down a river, and the rope
Yeah.
I think it was Gert. Was Gert the last one that took a dive?
Hmm. Yeah, this is when we were fighting with your dad, not with him, but
Like,
with him.
alongside? Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
And adjacents too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks, little rope. You've done a good job, buddy. Yeah, I'm down to go that way. I'll try and keep a more watchful eye about things. I don't know who else might be good at that. Taryn, I feel like you're probably pretty good at that.
Mhm.
Yeah. Oh, hold on. I cast Death Ward on myself again.
Smart.
Great.
Also, I will also cast Sending to Renwick. So that's a fourth and a third.
Damn.
So to Renwick, it's just, hey, we're still alive. Hey, we're still alive. there's a cool hammer down here if you want to find that after we're done. Love you. Goodbye. That's one word.
It's gonna be like, what?
That's it.
Sick.
Taryn, you would know. Message not received.
What?
I had a feeling about it, and I
Is
didn't say anything.
Because we're downy?
No, because I did it last
I
time.
mean, but we also had a hard time with it, like with with message when we were above us.
That's true.
And I know we got a sending out from there, but like we are like in the shit right now.
Yeah, we went really far down.
Right.
So that's weird.
Or he's dead, but like dead.
I don't think he would be dead. I think that's.
I don't want him to be dead.
Can Lynch's be dead?
Eventually,
Oh.
somehow.
I don't know. I was gonna try to make a reference, but none of them would make sense. I think. I don't know. I think we would have heard at least something with how violent Renwick can get.
Shit.
So, hopefully it's just bad reception. And worst case scenario, he thinks we're dead, finds more people, and we get reinforcements. So.
Okay. Bread on a stick. All right. Cool. So we're in
We're doing
a
this?
pit of despair. Yeah, we're good.
We're in a pit of despair.
Yeah, let's move back over this yonder way.
Oh, we're going that way? Okay.
Oh, we're going-
Yeah.
okay.
I turned
thought
the
we were
Explorer
just
thing
gonna-
back off because it was causing problems. So I will,
Oh, okay.
before our next session, I'll do a better job of figuring it out and getting it to work correctly.
No problem.
Cool. Yum.
Nope. That one. I'm coming. I promise. I'm just
Sorry.
clicking things wrong.
Dynamic lighting is so cool.
I know. I love it. I think at this point, considering we've run into some unexpected situations just by like walking into places, is going to be like on high alert with everything. And every time they come into something that looks like even just a smidge bigger than like the passageways that they're going through, she's going to try and look around for anything, like any sort of clue that there's like a weird mole monster here or a goopy thing hanging from the ceiling or literally anything that could be, I don't know, hindering their progression.
Good call.
I could do the invisible thing again.
Oh, that's
would
fun.
Just,
But I feel like you should like keep your energy to yourself for when you really need it. Like I can just go be super sneaky and I'm okay with that.
Okay, I just want to, just in case there's like a pit or something,
I'm gonna have to think about that spell in the future. I
Do
feel
it.
like, yeah, I might,
we
I might
could-
just need to do that.
We could do some real freaky shit if we could both make an invisible, or we could both turn invisible and make an illusory clone.
I can make his invisible. We've done it before.
Yeah, this is true.
Yeah.
Yeah. We got like some tools, my dudes.
We do.
Let's do some dumb shit.
We should probably start using more tools. We don't do that a lot. We just kind of walk.
Yeah, just take like a stick and hit all the walls, make sure
Yeah.
there's nothing there.
Don't make any noise. It's fine.
So,
It's a great
Yeah.
idea.
so Iz, you can make an investigation check because it looks like the area ahead of you fits your description of when
Okay.
you would like to be checking stuff out.
Tight. I will do that. 23.
Nice.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Ahead of you is you're confident that there's really nothing to surprise you. It's really just a juncture for multiple passages.
Okay. Am I safe to continue moving forward?
Yes.
Okay. Yes, a juncture. I see.
Yes,
Amazing.
sure.
Ah, yes. A juncture.
Yeah, wonderful.
So to your left
Up
on
here.
the map, I don't have like actual Oh, it is. Okay. To your left on the map is a narrow passageway that you really can't see beyond that first bank unless you get closer, which you are. And then you can actually faintly see that leads out into the larger room that you were just in.
Oh, okay.
But like higher up.
Gotcha. Okay.
North of you is
It's big room.
okay, so those items you can see are stone slabs lining the walls, and along them you can see weapons, pieces of armor, and various tools.
Interesting. Okay.
Real quick, I forgot to say this, but dark vision all around. Everyone gets the 300
Thanks,
foot.
buddy.
I keep remembering that.
Much appreciated. I'd like to try and get to like the entrance of this room and do like a further inspection to see if there's anything bad.
Okay.
Wait!
Like, oh, here.
God damn it! I know what this is. I think
It is a-
maybe.
So in this room you can see a lot more of the same, but in addition.
Oh no! Wait, that was a different thing. I think.
Why doesn't it say? Okay, so the map's not lining up with the description very well. So we gotta imagine there's essentially like a table right here,
Oh, okay.
with more items on them on it, and then that poop spot is actually
Here's the table.
There you go. A fountain of mud, like it's actually shooting up into the air
Oh,
about
Ew.
20 feet.
Ooh.
oh, I hate that.
Yeah.
Gross. Okay, so you said that there's like these stone slabs with like weapons and armor and tools and stuff.
Mhm.
From where I'm standing, can I get like a beat on what any of that stuff is in particular?
High
Like
five!
if they're yeah. Woo.
Yeah.
If they're all the same or if they're different for each stone slab.
So, make an investigation check. New
Okay.
room, new check.
Tight. Not tight. 11.
Ooh.
Okay.
You got
You got
guided.
the high five.
Shit, that's
Yeah,
right.
you
That's
got
right. That's right. You got. Yeah. 13.
Yeah, 13.
So it doesn't look like it's organized in any particular sort of way.
Okay.
But you can see a plethora of staffs, morning stars, pieces of armor. All of them, when you look a little closer, have a glow, not unlike the crystals around you.
Oh.
Ooh.
Okay. And is there anything in particular on this center table?
Yes.
Or is it just like covered in mud?
There is a single ornate breastplate that stands out from everything else around it.
Okay. I'm gonna kind of turn back to the group. So it looks like they're doing stuff with a bunch of, you know, armor and weapons and useful tools and whatnot. They're glowing the same as these weird ass crystals. So I don't know if that's them being imbued with something or I don't know.
I mean, hard, possibly, probably.
Probably.
We could take 10 minutes and find out.
I would
Yeah.
love that.
If you want, I'm down.
Yeah.
Cool.
careful.
So
I will do my best. Sneak up here.
Here, I'll scoot out of the way. Just
Sure.
rest up against.
merges into the
Oh.
wall.
Does it look like I'm gonna trigger anything if I walk into this room?
No, Iz got the all clear from
Okay, cool.
from that.
Okay. All right, guys. What should I check out first?
I mean, there's a thing over there.
Do the big
Seems-
glowy thing.
Pretty cool.
I will try I'll try and identify the breastplate, I guess, first.
Okay. You are
Make a
able
wisdom
to...
save. No.
You are able to identify that as a +2 magical breastplate.
Damn.
Can has please.
Does it? It's not like it. Does it feel like it's gonna do anything else? It's just, or like I'm worried about the crystals.
Yeah. So you're able to, well, yeah, you would probably piece together that the crystals are making it +2.
Sure. Cool.
But yeah, and identify is everything. Everything with the exception, the only exception to this point, you know, is drown and Windvade.
Sure. Other very important question: is it purple?
You can make it purple or black. Your choice.
I was just, because we have someone here who really appreciates the color purple.
Yeah.
So I figured
Just
that would
one-
be,
just one.
It's a breastplate that seems like extra helpful, maybe, friends, especially our squishy one,
Hmm.
It's
squish-tastic
purple?
friends. If you want it to be purple, it can be purple. What else? I mean, everything, I guess, just in the room seems to kind of have this glow. Is there anything that stands out as maybe something else I should try and identify?
Oh gosh, I don't know. I kind of just want to make sure that this place isn't like completely booby trapped or anything. Just because, you know, it seems like there's a lot of cool stuff in here that I'm thinking like Indiana Jones, you take it off and everything just explodes and everyone dies. So like, I don't want that to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Indiana of the famous
Indiana
Jones family.
Yes.
People are always keeping up with him. We're trying to.
Yeah.
We have such big shoes to fill.
Yeah.
So I do want to reiterate that the tremors continue every probably 15-20 seconds at this point, with that whispering chant continuing. And now, Iz and Whirl, being in the center of this room, you can actually hear echoes coming from the passageway to your northwest of people chanting.
Oh.
It's not just whispers in your head anymore.
Sure.
Damn.
Okay. Okay.
Is it just Sholago, or are we getting other words as well?
It is just that right now.
Cool. Cool. Guys, there's chanting coming from that area.
Like actual chanting, not like in our brains chanting. So like,
Yeah, I'm hearing it in both the inside and outside parts of my brain.
it's weird.
I
It's
think-
weird. It's like an echo.
I think that's the go place.
Fucking ready for it. Let's do this.
Woo!
Yes.
Can I-
Smash!
Can I have the purple thing? It looks
Yes.
really cool.
Yes, but we also still have to keep what we actually have. At least someone has to carry it around so that we can give it back to Fang.
Right. Oh, I'm not wearing the thing that I borrowed. I'm wearing
Oh,
the
okay.
thing that I pulled off of the goblin ash. So... God, that sounds terrible. Why would I have done that? Another
Come
crisis.
into the dark side.
It's also really heavy, and I just start like undoing some of like the arm guards as I come over and start putting I'll start putting the breastplate on.
Nice.
Can I see if there's anything like of use on any of these slabs to the bottom?
Yeah, there are several. The breastplate is like the big unique thing. Everything else is,
It's kind of general stuff.
yeah. So they're
Spell bars,
all.
please.
Where did that go? Am I?
It's not an
Oh, here it is.
adamantine or mithril breastplate.
Crystal staffs, stone morning stars, and pieces of rock armor.
Okay. I will leave it all be.
Armor. Okay.
+2
Probably find it. This
magical breastplate.
Yes.
So I will be losing 2 AC, but I'll be able to have my full movement again. So
Oh, that's important. That's extremely
Yeah.
yeah.
So,
So
do
guys, oh, what were you gonna say?
oh no, yeah, I'm just questioning moving forward. What do we want to do? Do we just gonna go up there and look and check it out?
Are we doing this? We all in it? Kurt's ready.
I mean, we're this far, so might as well continue and learn what the fuck is happening.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Go up there. Is there anything weird in this like little alcove, or is it just like a weird little alcove?
That is a tunnel. You can see goes
Oh.
in. It's a short one too. Only about 10 feet before
Yeah, it just
the
boop.
opening on the other side. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Interesting. I'm gonna leave that be. Bye.
Bye.
See you later, little tunnel.
Okay.
quick,
Investigation
bef-
check, please. Oh, go ahead.
Actually,
go
wait, before we get in there, can we just
Yeah.
talk about how
Yep. God.
like hardcore we all have gone recently? Like we've just been punching the shit out of things. Like Gert, you have brought Taryn up I don't know how many times, just out of the corner of nowhere. Is some of the stuff that you have done with those like fucking tentacles is so fucking crazy and so cool and a little bit terrifying, but like so cool. And I feel like the reason that we're getting all of these messages is because they know we're here and they're scared of us. They're scared of the RT boys. We are a bunch of fucking idiots and they are scared of us. And let's tear their fucking asses apart. Anyway, that was a motivational speech. And we all
Yes.
Yeah.
I love it.
Wow, imagine
What do
spending
we
years
get
of
from
your life
motivation?
organizing this
Full
cult.
Speech again?
10 temporary hit points, and you get advantage on wisdom saves until those hit points are depleted for an hour.
So cool. Okay.
So
And I'm
it's
doing it at
about the
level 4,
same.
so we all get the 10.
It's about the same amount of time that the dark vision will last as well.
Nope. Woo! What is it, 3rd level? Oh, I could have done it higher. That's fine. 10's great. We'll do more later.
And then can I get an investigation check, please?
Yes, absolutely. Let me move myself back up to that spot. Investigation. 24.
Ooh.
Okay. Everybody will notice. First of all, no traps, no surprises other than this. Everybody will notice as sort of wave effect in the color and light of the crystals. Starting from is the room in front of you to the north, emanating outward, and then it comes down the hallway to your north and to your west, and then emanates through the hallway you're in and through the room. It's like ripples in a pond. Like if you threw a rock somewhere and you could see the ripples happening out from that point. But in this case, it's like the volume of light coming from the crystals.
Ooh.
The chanting continues.
Okay. Does this room in here just feel like one big room? Like there's just a pillar in the middle of it, or?
It's natural rock. It doesn't look like a pillar to you.
Oh, okay.
It's kind of just a break in the path.
It's just a big one. Okay.
Yeah.
Weird. All right. Yeah. Can we tell? That was an adorable little elephant squeak.
I didn't. So I just do noises sometimes. My bad. I didn't mean to.
I understand that completely.
Yep.
100%.
Ahead of you is, as you're stepping a little farther, you can see some stone pillars in this next room.
Oh, like that thing is a pillar?
Yes.
Oh. Weird and cool. Okay, can we tell that that's the direction that the whispers are coming from every 15 minutes?
It's full on chanting at this point, and yes, it's definitely coming from over there.
All right. Well, I'm gonna sneak up here. Oh, hey, more pillars. What's up, pillars? How you doing?
High five.
Yeah. It's just like a constant train of high fives. It's great.
It's just my fingers are never not sparkling.
Okay. I'll go up here, I guess.
Okay. This cavern has a vaulted ceiling supported by 6 natural stone columns. The crystal growths protruding from the ceiling and walls cast the familiar purple and black glow over everything, and you can see this sort of pulse that's creating a ripple effect of light starting from this room. And then after a few seconds, you would notice that a similar pulse is coming from the hallway to your northeast. With it is this droning sound as if stone is grinding on stone constantly. And the pulses of the light are met with a couple of faint pieces of sentences you can hear. You can hear the chanting from multiple voices sort of in Congress. But with that, you catch pieces of, today we have salvation. Today we are victorious.
Out.
X to doubt.
Yeah.
That's extremely good. It's creepy.
I have a 5th level spell that says otherwise.
No, yeah, that's all I could think of was Greg jumping on going, "You sure about that, motherfucker?"
Okay. They seem really confident about everything that they're doing. So maybe they don't know that we're here. They have to know that we're here, right? I don't know.
Maybe,
If they don't know we're here, then that's like way better for us.
yeah.
That's also true. Okay,
We could surprise them, give them the big scare.
that's true. So it's coming from up here.
Yes.
Great. Awesome. I'm gonna scoot, sticking along the old wall here. Too afraid to do anything else.
Also, guys, listen to this. I shake my arms and there's no sound.
Yay!
Good job, bud.
That's a win.
I don't have disadvantage anymore.
Oh, whoa, weird, trippy. Whoa, it keeps going.
Okay, please stop there.
I will,
Ooh, you
absolutely.
can see the purple on that one side.
Actually,
That's fun.
Yeah, it's cool.
I'll get you to here.
Whoa,
everybody-
even worse.
Everybody can file in behind Iz.
Oh,
I gotta
think
zoom
I'm
in.
out.
I got lost.
Wait,
One
what?
with the walls.
I pulled the curtain. I got
No,
no,
we're all-
wall.
Guys,
And
the
then
walls are alive
disappeared.
again.
I'm back.
Oh,
I'm here.
okay.
Oh, that looks like that's not a thing. I
Oh,
want to see on the
fuck.
floor.
Okay.
Oh, no. Oh,
so,
no.
So here's what's happening.
Oh, no.
I have some shit to describe.
Yes, you do. Oh,
jeez.
God.
I'm gonna cry.
Oh, jeez.
So
I-
the
Can
Those
we
are
talk about how
names.
glad I am that we slept?
There's an Elminster down over there.
You're welcome.
the
Those are
massive
names.
cavern ahead of you is an absolutely alien landscape filled with soaring stone buttresses, weirdly twisting columns, and gargantuan shards of glowing crystal.
Yeah.
A long path of steps that you can see right in front of you climbs to the base of a stone monolith that is constantly changing its shape
Ugh.
and filling the
Ooh.
cavern with a grinding noise. That would be this.
No.
We got the
What?
node word. We got the node word.
We got the node word.
What the fuck?
That's
Terrifying.
intimidating. Is it
Just
that big?
below it, at the base, you can see for a moment the people that you would recognize as Elminster and Bigby. This person, whoops, that's not going to show up.
Wait, there's the altar too.
Yeah, we got another one.
This person is standing at the base of this monolith, his arms outstretched, one containing a familiar weapon to Cal.
Oh fuck. Oh no.
Damn it.
The boy.
He finishes a ritual, and you can see the monolith stop. It's doing this like constant gyration. It stops, and a singularity in the middle starts to open behind him. He turns around to face the small crowd around the around the room, including you, and yells out to everyone, "These mice dithering about pose no threat to the Black Earth. Today we manifest. Today we are victorious. Today I have Ulgramach." At the utterance of that name, the singularity reveals a massive stone hand that comes out and grabs onto the altar in front of it. And then a second. And then a tremendous head.
Oh no.
Oh no,
Oh,
he's
no.
getting
Oh,
a
he's gonna
photo
show
reference.
it.
He's gonna yep.
No.
Oh, is it not? Oh, no. It's just in a different place. 1 second.
If I can't see it, I can't be afraid of it.
It doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. It's not real. It doesn't exist.
My heart's not gonna jump out of its chest. I don't know what you're talking about.
Where's his
That's
head?
how fucking big that is.
It is its head.
Oh wait, look at the dude that he's stepping on.
Yeah, he's stepping on a dude.
Not quite.
That checks out.
Looks like it.
Why are his
At
crystals
the
green? Oh,
moment-
probably because of the abyss.
At the moment this
Ogurmach.
Ogramach appears, you will see Bigby and Elminster lower their hands from a ritual that they were performing simultaneously at this altar. You'll see a purple and black energy spew out from what is now a small portal at the altar at them, engulf them completely, and their bodies dissipate into piles of ash. Being replaced now
No.
by a familiar form.
Oh,
Christ.
they're the things.
No. Oh, that's why time is so fucky. I get it.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And then finally, as if this isn't enough, and then finally, as you feel the very fabric of space around you ripping and tearing and breaking,
He's cooking
Renwick
another thing.
appears
There's what
in front of
appears?
you in a
I gotta zoom out. I gotta zoom
puff
out.
of black and purple ash and smoke in full battle gear. He turns directly to you and says, "It seems we have a rift to close."
Oh.
Gives a quick flick of his wrist, and his sword becomes completely emblazoned in a purple and black fire, and he lurches forward. That's where we will start next time.
Holy shit.
God.
I wrote none of that
Oh my
down.
God.
I got some of it. I got some of it.
I have Elminster and Bigby, and then I have weapon, the letter M, and the word Ogramach, which I spelled wrong. So I will figure that out later.
I have to do some measuring real quick just to see how effective this would be.
We didn't even get to like. I was waiting for like a monologue, so they could call us idiots again, and we'd be like,
Oh, yeah, we're
yes,
good.
They called us mice, so like there's that.
yeah." But usually they're like, "You don't know anything," and it's like, "No, but he still does anything."
Oh my god.
Oh boy. Yeah,
Renwick!
spoiler alert, guys. This is gonna be a big one.
Oh,
when we
really?
get
I
into
couldn't
it.
tell by the fact
I'm
that
gonna
thing back here
die.
is like a 20-foot
Hey.
radius.
I'm gonna die.
Glad I suggested that we sleep, y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was God.
we did some prep, and I am
Oh
glad
my
that
God.
worked out exactly how we did that.
All right.
Shit.
Jesus Christ, I took so many fucking notes. Ugh.
So yeah, that's where we're ending for this time, and we are going to have the most epic of epic things to happen in this campaign so far next time, which we will figure out. It's not going to be 2 weeks from now. I think it sounds like it's either going to be next week or 3 weeks from now, but we'll figure that out. And for those of you watching, just keep an eye on Twitter for an update on that. But that's going to be it for today. Thanks for hanging out.
Holy beans.
Bye.